Good, man. Back with another one, man. You know. Should be a easy stat game. 52 overall. But I hate playing teams like this. I bet they'll let on this street.
Welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Terrapins have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Judicials offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think that to really open up with some more consistency in this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's made into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the 4th down. Nice start for this defense.
He'll return it from the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Maryland's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Maryland! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense. Dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Now on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. Into the pile. Maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. To the air. It's Washington. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. Touchdown! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Goes to the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the toss. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's O'Neal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And that's a live ball. Touchdown, Maryland! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Sticks it in his belly. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the judicials will... Pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Makes the grab. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this? A shot toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Washington. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Using the quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Judicials backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Looks it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Touchdown, Terrapins! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UTEP.
Toss sweep to the right.
This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket breaking down. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Judicials will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low line drive and not his best work. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Back to throw, it's Washington. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Run it with the fullback. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room.
Everything Heisman, bro. Nothing less.
Wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Runs through a tackle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Got a man, it's White. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the Judicials are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal. Turning it on. They're finally able to haul him down at midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run the toss. Breaks the tackle. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Judicials line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give is to Williams. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. On target over the middle. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense, to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here's the handoff. Danced his way through traffic. Forward to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's May.
been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got a man, it's McLaurin. Great move, now he's got room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 21 over Western Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll ride his man on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Got it in the middle, it's more. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Sends it back in motion. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a gap. It's made. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to throw, it's Washington. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Lofts one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play. If there's time to pad the stats. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game.